Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. How is everyone's summer holiday? It has been really wet here in England. It has been raining kind of non-stop. We had a few days dry days. Most of the days are cloudy and drying. Anyway, I guess it's English summer. I don't know what I'm complaining about. This today's video is the second part of the gardening video. You might see my first gardening video, which is my front garden, and this one is going to be the back of my garden. You can see what I am been growing there and how they are doing. So enjoy.
Before I show you my garden, I really want to show you this pigeon while I'm taking a video. This pigeon has been flying above my head, in and out into my neighbor's tree, building a nest the whole morning, then the next day, then the next day, with each time a tiny trick in his beak. I just found it amazed. Pigeons got damaged by the snails. I cut off once and ate one batch, then never grown back because snails just keep attacking them. Back of my garden, some lavender, lots of weeds. I do have a compost bin which not really being used at the moment, to be honest. I just kind of neglected. There are some chard I moved here in springtime. My shadow is in the way. And I think they all bolted. So spinach, they're quite sad. I haven't been really picking them, so I didn't really look after them. Orchids, one of the easiest salad or grass you can call to grow. And here I have the broccoli I planted last year. I didn't really do anything in spring, so I decided just put back to the soil. Then they grow really big. Actually, I can eat leaves. If I run out of veg, just eat the leaves as green. But actually I haven't been picking them. There is one cucumber in here. There's a cucumber plant. I want to show you. Oh, a baby cucumber there. I think that's one of the early cucumber I got. Still really small. On this bit of the veg pet I digged springtime, I have planted lots of marigold around. However, whoever says marigold can attract snails and not targeting your plant, I don't think it's working, for me at least. The snails in my garden just don't like them. They don't eat the marigold at all. Yeah, they will be nibbling my bean plants. This is a broad bean. And you can see I have got few ones there, and those are the kale. Yes, snails love kale. You can see those ones. There's one cucumber plant underneath there, and one more cucumber plant here. Shall we see if we have more cucumbers on this plant? Can't find any. Oh, there's one tiny one here. I don't know if I need to pollinate them, be honest. But because not being pollinated, that's why they are not really fruiting the cucumber. I really don't have any idea. More kales here. I made this strawberry tower this year because I replanted some strawberries and they are actually growing quite well in there. However, squirrels just keep nipping them. So you can see there are a couple of strawberries down here. They're not big, maybe I need to fertilize them. As soon as they get a little bit red, squirrels just eat them. So I haven't hardly had any strawberries this year myself. Contribution to the nature. And this one also cucumber in there. Just randomly put a cucumber in there. Let's see, yeah, there is one little cucumber here. And this side, I planted sunflower early in the springtime. A bit sad because it's so hot. And this is my rose bush my mom planted. Actually, my mom took a branch from one of the friends and planted it here when Annabella was born. So I had this rose plant nearly 10 years now. That I actually don't remember the English name. 芍药，我待会找一下英文是什么。And that is there's one of the flower behind. I can't remember what was it, to be honest. Foxgloves maybe. And this one is a sweetcorn. Last year I planted some sweetcorn, but it didn't really grow well, to be honest. Hardly had maybe 1 or 2 corn on one plant. So this year I had some leftover seeds. I think that's the only one survived. These massive beds of leaves are potatoes. I got some potato seeds was on sale quite late. In May was 20p potato, I think. And look, now we are in the middle of July and it's growing so well. I think we've been hit by some storms, really heavy rain. That's why they've been kind of hit and fall down the time. However, they were still surviving. I think they will be fine. Last couple of weeks it's been flowering actually. And look, this little flower, so pretty. Actually, some of them had purple and lilac color flowers. Can't see anymore. And what's this actually? Is this a tomato seed? Can I plant it? I have no idea actually. So, do I just wait for the potato to die back? Or do I cut them? I don't know. It's just really bushy. I used to have some chard in there. Because the potato kind of taken over, I chopped the chard off. And then now can't even see them anymore because potato is just covering them. Okay. This is the tomato. It's yellow tomato actually. It's first time planting this. My friend gave this plant to me a few months ago, and it is growing quite well. So far I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bunches of tomato. That's the biggest one. With tomato, please make sure you snip the little shoot, look, little side shoot in between the main branch and the leaf, like this. Make sure you take it off. And it's just to keep the tomato growing upright and produce more flowers, because the flowers is the one going to give you the fruit, is it? So I'll take that tiny bit out as well. My friend also gave me this courgette because she was so into gardening. And in early summer, snails was keep nipping my tiny courgette. Every time I had a tiny courgette, they just ate it and swallowed it. So I decided to put some eggshells around. And it was a lot of eggshells, probably like 20-30 eggs. However, it worked. And there's a huge courgette there, which is really funny. My courgette is really fat and short. I don't know why. I don't even know if it's getting older, why I should just take it. But the other ones on top looks a bit more like normal courgette. It's a bit longer. Can you see? And also, if I want to eat courgette flower, can I just pinch the flower? Does the courgette still survive? I don't know actually. I have some, I think they are chili, either chili or pepper. I did grow them from the seeds from the springtime, but look, the snails just loves them. Actually, I can smell this is chili. It's hot chili. I can smell the leaf. It's quite spicy. I'm surprised. Actually, the snails like them. Yeah, so those are the chili or pepper plants. I have quite a few, and hopefully they will give me something. Strawberries, again, being all eaten by snails. However, look, it starts shooting out and start growing by itself. So this is gonna be a new plant next year. And here, look, that's a new plant. It's been growing from the old mother plant. Look, it shoots out this long stem, and then on the spores, put some soil on it, then it grows in there. That's how strawberry reproduce. Like this one, I can pin down like that, then it will grow another new plant. And what else I have here? This one hanging flowers. It dead like in springtime, and it grows some new shoots. Can you see the ones around? It's all dead. Chives and the Chinese chives. They're really good in stir fry with egg or doing egg omelette. Again, this is my marigold, which I planted for snails, and they didn't seem to like it. They like my veg more. Some of my flowers. This is called a red lip, is it? It's so easy, red lip. You chop it off by late winter, early spring, and it's just gonna grow back every year. If you don't chop them, it grows like out of control, just huge. So if you don't want to take too much space, you have to keep cutting them back every year. I had a pot of lily here. A pot of chrysanthemum, 菊花. And yes, again, it's been nibbled by snails. I guess whatever snails eat should be quite healthy for humans to eat as well. Kind of work out that way, because we can use chrysanthemum for herbal medicines. 映山红, don't remember the English name. It's just a little tree. mint and forget-me-not. This is a little flower and I better plant it. Pea flowers. I'm actually so happy. My mom, 甜三七, I don't know the English name. This you can actually eat, and it's really good for you. My mom had a big bush of them in the middle of my garden, but I dig them out in springtime, and I put in this pot. I still got lots of them in root. I haven't planted if I want to, and it came back because they are just very yummy veg. You can eat other stuff, right? Or even salad. And passion fruit, I got one passion fruit. It's doing really well this year. Because this corner got really shady in the morning. It gets really hot sun from lunchtime. So, and this is the last pot. I have clematis. It has flowered so early. Maybe it is the time, but it was like springtime it flowered. I thought it's a summer plant. Maybe I was wrong. Also had some poppy seeds in there. Let's see what come out next year or not. Those are some flowers I planted. I can't remember what they are, but it grew quite well. It gave me lots of flowers in springtime, and now it's dying back. Okay, I think that's all for today, and you can have a last look at my messy garden. Actually, it's pretty messy at the moment. To be honest, I didn't spend lots of time in here this year. I hope you enjoyed it. Please thumbs up or subscribe me if you like. Hope you all have a lovely day. Bye bye.